Hi, this is video 6 of our virtual piano code along. In this video we are going to add an event listener to our code to listen out for keyboard presses on our laptop to play sounds on our piano. So at the moment we can only play sounds by actually pressing the HTML elements to play them. I'd like to actually be able to hit the A, B, C, D keys on my keyboard to be able to play them. So to do this, I'm going to need to change my JavaScript up and refactor it a little bit, because at the moment this is only working with on-click events. I need it to work with key press events as well. So I'm going to make this function a little bit more reusable by refactoring it. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name to make it a bit more obvious what it's doing. So I'm going to say play piano key sound. So I want this function to be only concerned with playing the sound of that particular piano key. So it's not going to be passed in an event anymore, it will just be passed in the key information directly. And I need to change this to key as well. And now I need to create a second function that is handling the piano key press, so the on-click event, and then triggering the play piano sound. So I'll create a new function called piano key press. It's passed in the event. And inside here, it's going to call our play piano key sound. And it's going to extract out the ID from that event and pass it in. I'm going to hit run. And brilliant, it's still working. So I've refactored this code to make this function a little bit more usable. So it's not just tied into the on-click event. It's now just a generic kind of play sound function that can be called from numerous sources. The next thing I need to do is I need to create an event listener. So an event listener is something that can listen, is a listener that's listening into a particular event. The event I want to listen to is the key press on my laptop. So what I have to do this is I need to select the window object, which represents the browser window. I am then going to use the add event listener function. I'm going to say which event I want to listen to. So I'm going to listen to a key down, so when the key is pressed. And then I'm going to trigger a keyboard key press event function. I need to create this keyboard key press function. So I'm going to say function keyboard key press. It is passed in event information because we're listening to an event here. And so when this event listener triggers the keyboard key press, it will pass the event information in. And then I can use that event information to extract out the key value and pass that into my play piano key sound function. So I'm going to say play piano key sound event.key. I'm going to hit run. And now I should be able to use my keyboard. Brilliant, so I can play the keys, I can play the piano either by clicking on them or by hitting the keyboard. What I will challenge you to do now is in the save point for step 6, I've got a lot more code there because what I'm actually doing is not just triggering the play event, but I'm actually styling the page based on the click event, based on the keyboard's press. So if I hit A, you can see the style being applied to A, B. So this is a little bit more involved. It's a bit harder. You need to add classes to the HTML based on the event listener click. Go away, I'd say, and challenge yourselves to try and add these in. Give it a go for a while. If you get stuck, then just come to save point 6, scroll down in here, and you'll see the code that I've created to do this. But it's a nice little challenge to see how far you can take this before you need to look at the code and use that as reference. I hope you've enjoyed these videos and found them useful. I've been Liam Farrell, working for Knology. Signing off.